Happy morning, student. Before Diwali vacation, we have started the chapter Magnetic Materials. This chapter is important because there are the various application of magnetic materials such as permanent magnet, electromagnet and magnetic shielding. Okay. In today's lecture, we will discuss magnetization and magnetic intensity. And finally, we will obtain the relation between magnetization and magnetic intensity. Okay. Then you know that the circulating electron has an orbital magnetic moment. In addition to the orbital magnetic moment, it has a spin magnetic moment. Therefore, the total magnetic moment is the orbital magnetic moment plus spin magnetic moment. Okay. Then direction of spin magnetic moment is opposite to that of the angular momentum. We have seen that the circulating electron has an magnetic moment. In last lecture, we have seen that the circulating electron in an atom has a magnetic moment. In bulk material, there is a number of such atoms. In that case, the magnetic dipole moment of such atoms are randomly oriented. Then in that case, M is equal to the 0. The net magnetic dipole moment M is equal to 0 because the magnetic dipole moment are randomly oriented. But for some materials, M is not equal to 0. This material has some magnetic dipole moment. Okay. Therefore, the net magnetic dipole moment per unit volume of the substance is called as magnetization. Therefore, Mz is equal to the M net upon volume. Therefore, the net magnetic dipole moment per unit volume is called as a magnetization. This magnetization Mz is a vector quantity. And what is its SI unit? SI unit is ampere per meter. Okay. Therefore, M means magnetic dipole moments unit, ampere meter square, unit of volume is meter cube, and therefore, SI unit of magnetization is ampere per meter. And its dimension is L raised to minus 1 and I raised to 1. This is the dimension of Mz. Therefore, what is the magnetization? Magnetization means the net magnetic dipole moment per unit volume of the substance is called as a magnetization. Okay. SI unit is ampere per meter and its dimension is L raised to minus 1 and I raised to 1. Okay. Then we will obtain the relations between magnetization and magnetic intensity. Okay. Then consider a rod of such a material placed in a solenoid with n turns per unit length carrying current I. Then the magnetic field inside the solenoid is B naught is equal to the mu naught n into I. We have obtained that equations, okay, in previous chapter. B naught is equal to the mu naught n into I, where mu naught is the permeability constant, n is the number of turns per unit length and I is the current flowing through the solenoid. Therefore, if a rod material is placed in a solenoid, then we get the magnetic field inside the solenoid is like this. Okay. Then what is the Bm? Bm, what is the Bm? Bm is the magnetic field ड्यू टू द रॉड, म्हणजे ड्यू टू द मटेरियल, की जो आपण मटेरियल प्लेस केलेलं आहे त्या मटेरियलमुळे जी काही मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड ॲड झालेली आहे इट इज नथिंग बट ए बी एम. आणि देअरफॉर नेट मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड of the rod becomes B is equal to the B naught plus Bm. This is the magnetic field inside the solenoid. This is the B means net magnetic field inside the rod. Okay. Therefore, B is equal to the B naught plus Bm, and Bm means the magnetic field due to the rod or due to the material. Material कोणतं आपलं तर rod material असणार आहे. Therefore, B is equal to the B naught plus Bm. Okay. Now, therefore, Bm is directly proportional to the mz. This is the important equation. Bm is directly proportional to the mz. Therefore, Bm is equal to the mu naught mz. Okay. Therefore, our equations become, say this is equation number 1. Therefore, B is equal to the B naught is mu 0 ni plus mu naught mz. Okay. Therefore, B is equal to the mu naught is common ni plus mz. Here we introduce new physical quantity, magnetic intensity H is equal to the N into I. Okay. Therefore, B is equal to the mu naught H plus M in Z. What is H? H means magnetic intensity, means magnetic strength of that substance. त्याला काय म्हणायचं आहे तर H म्हणायचं आहे. Therefore, H is equal to the N into I. Therefore, B is equal to the mu naught H plus mz. B upon mu naught is equal to the H plus mz. Therefore, B upon mu naught minus H is equal to the mz. Okay. Therefore, H B upon mu naught is equal to the mz plus H. Okay. Then from this equation, we can say that, say this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. This B depends upon the magnetization as well as the magnetic intensity, because this mu naught is the constant, permeability constant ahe. Therefore, from this equation we can say that this B means magnetic field depends upon the magnetization and the magnetic intensity, which is nothing but a H. Okay. Then this magnetization and magnetic intensity have the same unit and the dimension. Okay. Now, mz means magnetization is directly proportional to the H. This is again the important relations. Magnetization of the substance is directly proportional to the H. Therefore, mz is equal to the, take the constant, that mz is constant is the chi into the H. What is the chi? Chi is called as a magnetic susceptibility. Chi is equal to the magnetic susceptibility. Then what is the magnetic susceptibility? Magnetic susceptibility is the indicator of measure of the response of given material to the applied external magnetic field. Okay, this chi is the constant. डिफरंट मॅग्नेटिक मटेरियलसाठी त्याची व्हॅल्यू काय असणार आहे, डिफरंट असणार आहे. डायमॅग्नेटिकसाठी ती निगेटिव्ह असेल, स्मॉल अँड निगेटिव्ह. पॅरामॅग्नेटिकसाठी ती पॉझिटिव्ह असणार आहे अँड फेरोमॅग्नेटिकसाठी ती काय असणार आहे, लार्ज पॉझिटिव्ह व्हॅल्यू असणार आहे. देअरफॉर दिस सिम्बॉल इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ काय अँड दिस इज द मॅग्नेटिक ससेबिलिटी. ओके, देअरफॉर वी गेट mz इज इक्वल टू काय इंटू h. Then put this value here in equation number 1. Therefore B is equal to the mu naught H plus mz. mz is chi into H. Okay, therefore B is equal to the mu naught 1 plus chi into H. Therefore B is equal to the mu naught mu r into H. Okay, then what is the mu r? Mu r is equal to the 1 plus chi. Mu r means relative magnetic permeability. Mu means permeability and r for relative, therefore relative magnetic permeability. Okay, therefore mu r's substitution is 1 plus chi. Therefore B is equal to the, this mu naught mu r is equal to mu is into H. Okay, therefore we get here, I am writing here again mu into H here, where mu is equal to the, yes, mu naught mu r, where mu is equal to the, mu is here mu naught mu r and mu is equal to the mu naught mu r is again 1 plus chi, 1 plus chi. These are the different relations. This is again important, this is important one. Okay, this is important one. B is equal to the mu into H. Mu is here the magnetic permeability, mu r is the relative magnetic permeability, chi is the magnetic susceptibility. This is the relations between magnetization and the magnetic intensity. Okay, this is the relations between magnetic field and the magnetic intensity. Okay, let us see one problems related to the this. Read problem carefully. Write given quantities. Then write the which physical quantity is to be determined. Then decide the formula. Put all substitutions and finally write the result with a proper unit. This is the way of solving the problem. Yes, the region inside a current carrying solenoid winding is filled with aluminum. सोलेनॉइड आहे, त्यामध्ये जे काही मटेरियल्स आहे ते कोणतं आहे, अल्युमिनियम मटेरियल्स आहे. हॅव्हिंग काय means magnetic susceptibility is equal to the 2.3 into 10 raised to minus 3. It has no unit because it is the ratio of same physical quantity. Okay, chi is equal to the mz upon h. Mz is a unit ampere per meter and h has a unit ampere per meter. Therefore, they cancel. Okay. Therefore, in solution, what is the given quantity? Chi is equal to the 2.3 into 10 raised to minus 3. Then, what is the percentage increase in magnetic field in the presence of aluminum? ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही अल्युमिनियम रॉड हा इनसाइड सोलेनॉइड मध्ये काय करतायत, ठेवता आहात, त्यावेळेस ऑफकोर्स काय होणार आहे, मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड ही इन्क्रीज होणार आहे. increase in magnetic field आपल्याला फाइंड आउट करायचीच आहे, but it is in terms of a percentage. Okay, म्हणजे percentage increase in magnetic field in the presence of aluminum over that without it. म्हणजे without the aluminum, ज्यावेळेस आपण aluminum place करणे नाही, then what is the magnetic field? When we place the aluminum, then what is the magnetic field? Then find out the increase in magnetic field, then percentage increase in magnetic field. Okay, then we write here the magnetic field inside the solenoid without aluminum is equal to the B naught is equal to the mu naught N into I, which is equal to the mu naught Ni is H. Say equation number 1. The magnetic field inside the solenoid without aluminum is equal to B naught is equal to the mu naught Ni is equal to the mu naught H. Similarly, the magnetic field inside the solenoid with aluminum is equal to the B is equal to the mu naught into H. Say equation number 2. B is equal to the mu naught into H. Say equation number 2. Therefore, B naught minus B upon B naught is equal to the, here B minus B naught upon B naught is equal to the S. What is the value of B? B is mu naught H minus B naught is mu naught, here is mu into H, sorry, mu naught H upon B naught is mu naught H. Okay, therefore it becomes H mu minus mu naught upon mu naught H. Therefore H get cancelled with this H, mu minus mu naught upon mu naught. Okay, therefore we get B minus B naught upon B naught is equal to the mu minus mu naught upon mu naught. Okay, therefore if you calculate this mu minus mu naught upon mu naught, it becomes the chi. Therefore B minus B naught upon B naught is equal to the chi. Okay, how it calculate? Mu minus mu naught upon mu naught is equal to chi. Yes, let us see this here. We know that mu is equal to the mu naught 1 plus chi. Therefore, mu upon mu naught is equal to 1 plus chi. Therefore, mu minus mu naught minus 1 is equal to the chi. Therefore, mu minus mu naught upon mu naught is equal to chi. Therefore, we get this mu minus mu naught upon mu naught is equal to chi. Okay. Now, we have to find out in percentage. Okay. Therefore, B minus B naught upon B naught into 100 is equal to chi into 100. Okay. Therefore, what is the chi here? 2.3 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 100. Therefore, it becomes 2.3 into 10 raised to minus, it is 3 into 10 raised to 2. Okay. Therefore, it becomes 2 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 1, and this is nothing but a percentage increase in magnetic field in the presence of aluminum, which is equal to the B minus B naught upon B naught into 100 is equal to the 2.3 into 10 raised to minus 1, or it becomes 0.223. 2.3 into 10 raised to minus 1 becomes 0.23. Okay. In this way, we can calculate the different problems related to the magnetic susceptibility, magnetization, and magnetic intensity. Let us stop here.